Hello, fellow YouTubers, this is Utah Moses here to give you my DVD review for the movie Batman, the 1989 version. So the story is pretty straightforward. It's about the caped crusader known as Batman fighting off the criminals of Gotham and has to face off against a new nemesis known as the Joker. Now, in any generation, Batman will always be the shit to me, because he always takes off a new form that makes him look different, but still keep his traits as who he is. And if I was to choose who's better between Batman or Sherlock Holmes, I would say Batman, obviously because he has all the cool gadgets and he can beat up Sherlock Holmes easily. And with this one, it's still pretty awesome. Very awesome, I might add. And you don't need to hear me to say that. And at first, back then, people had second thoughts about Michael Keaton playing Batman because of all the comedies he was in, but he was able to prove them wrong. He had the demeanor and magnetism to play off both as Batman and Bruce Wayne. But the reason why Tim Burton cast him as Batman was because of how crazy his eyes looked. But really, I don't know if he was modeling this Batman for this movie from any other source, because I know that the Frank Miller books wasn't released back then. But anyways, I thought Jack Nicholson stole the show at every moment as the Joker, even though most of his jokes appeared to be tasteless and a bit disgusting at times.
This town needs an enema.
And even before or after he becomes the Joker, I didn't see Jack Nicholson as this charismatic actor you see him in every other movie. I actually saw him as a psychotic, non-sympathetic character that can flip out at any moment in the movie. And I thought he really filled in the boots as a completely different character as its own. And a bit of trivia, I heard of his actual name, Jack Napier, appear in the later Batman animated series in one episode with the Scarecrow, which is interesting to know. And there was still some really entertaining scenes with the Joker, with what I said before, like when he trashes a restaurant museum, or even one of his Joker product commercials that he shows off.
New and improved Joker products with a new secret ingredient. Smiley.
What is this?
Now, let's go over to our blind taste test.
Love that Joker.
Where's it coming from?
I don't know.
Uh-oh. You don't look happy. He's been using Brand X. But with new Joker brand, I get agreeing again and again. Ruby.
I especially liked the parts where he was dancing to a bunch of Prince songs at any given time. And there was a point when I was still getting into Batman that I listened to a lot of Prince songs on my MP3 player. And my only source for music back then was FM radio, so you would wonder why. Now, I didn't like Kim Basinger much as Vicky Vale, just because all she did was scream a lot and was part of this love triangle between Batman and the Joker. And either that she was underwritten or that they needed to get a better actress, I don't know. Anyways, there was a scene in the Axis chemical factory where there was a shootout, and all the gunfire sounded like it was something that came straight from a old western. And not even old westerns sounded like what they used in Batman, but The rest of the action was still really cool. When Batman was fighting against the criminals, it took only one punch or kick to take out each one of them. And his gadgets and the Batwing being utilized in it was just amazing to watch. Now, the design to the Batman world of Gotham City was really great as well to see. It was grimy, dark, and crime-infested, the way a superhero world should look like. And I really like Danny Elfman's score for Batman, especially during the intro, and I never get tired of listening to it when I was watching the 90s Batman animated series. I would love to listen to that all day long. So, overall, the 1989 Batman was the definitive movie that changed all comic book movies to being a lot more serious than campy. Tim Burton has done a superb job making it. He's a good director and a great production designer, and I give mad props to the actors' performances to it. I would watch Batman countless times and would never get tired of watching it. So, I would deeply recommend you to watch this. This is one of those movies that you need to watch before you die. So, out of 5, I give it 4.5 out of 5 stars. Watch it, download it, own it, I don't care, just check it out. Now, I'll move on to the special features. This is the 2-disc special edition, so let's check it out. We have commentary by Tim Burton on the set with Bob Kane, the creator of Batman, Legends of the Dark Knight, Shadows of the Bat, Parts 1 and 3, Beyond Batman documentary, music videos by Prince, and the Heroes and Villains profile, and Batman the complete Robin storyboard sequence. So you get plenty of featurettes with it. And I don't care if you get it on DVD or Blu-ray, just check it out. That's all I got to say. Rate, comment, and subscribe, and I'll be back later. Until then, this is Utah Moses, signing out.